Hey guys, so this is another video, and today I'm gonna make two videos. My final reviews for the Wrong Turn series, Wrong Turn 5 and Wrong Turn 6. So this is obviously gonna be Wrong Turn 5. So this was the one that I hated the most, and I understand some people like this one, and some people hate this one. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so if you enjoy it, then that's great. It's just I personally didn't, and I'll get into that. So the story, like the plot is fine. These teenagers or college students or something are going to a Mountain Man festival in West Virginia. It's like a Halloween party type thing, but it's like one of the biggest festivals in West Virginia. I think they might have said in America. I don't know. They said it's a really big festival though, so there's a lot of people there, which is I'll get into my gripe with that in a minute. So they go there, and then the hillbillies are there. And that's pretty much the plot. These college students are going to a Mountain Man festival, and then the hillbillies show up and start killing people. So, I'll talk about what I like about this movie. One of the only things I liked about this movie was Doug Bradley. He's really good, and he was Pinhead. So yeah, he was good in this movie. He's a good actor, and he played off that crazy guy really well, but one of my complaints with that is Doug Bradley's British, and there's nothing wrong with that, except for the fact that Maynard, I'm just gonna call him Maynard because it just rolls off the tongue better for me. So Maynard is supposed to be this hillbilly, and you can tell he's trying to hide his British accent, but you still hear it. I forgot what the actor's name who plays Maynard or Old Man in the first two films. I wish he was still alive. One, because it's just not good for anyone to die, obviously, but two, because he would have been awesome, because he really played that hillbilly character well. So that was one of my complaints. Doug Bradley's British accent. But overall, Doug Bradley was really good. He's pretty much one of the only things I liked about the movie. Well, I don't know if there's really anything else I like. I'll try to think. I'll just go on to things I don't like, and then if I think of anything that I do like, I'll say it. So, the things I don't like is, first of all, the makeup is really bad. It's super bad. I really wish they just stuck to how Three Finger looked in the first one, because obviously they couldn't because they didn't have the budget, but you can still tell it's Three Finger because he's skinny and he laughs a lot, but they don't give him the same type of facial features. Like, they give him whole new face every time. At least with Sawtooth, they always give him that lip cleft. And I know, and I'm not going to fault the movie that much for having bad special effects because they didn't have a big budget. That just wouldn't be that fair. If they had a big budget and they had those effects, then that'd be scary. But they weren't the worst in the series. Wrong Turn 3 definitely had the worst effects. The CGI in that was very cringeworthy. So the makeup effects aren't that good. Also, it's just, I don't know, I didn't really care about any of the people. They weren't really likable. That's the thing about some of the later Wrong Turn movies. The characters just stop being likable. In the first one, they were very likable. In the second one, there was a few that were likable. In the third one, no one was likable. In the fourth one, it was kind of hit or miss. And then this one, not really many people were likable, but there were still a couple, like that one drunk guy. He was pretty likable just because he was really nice. So, yeah, that was the characters aren't that likable. And oh my gosh, my biggest complaint with this movie, and I know I'm probably gonna get some disrespectful or hateful comments about this, but I absolutely hate the kills in this movie. They were unique kills and they were cool, but I just don't want to see them in a Wrong Turn movie. I want to see, because I'm not watching Wrong Turn to watch Saw, and I understand that's what most people are watching Wrong Turn for, but I'm watching this for the hillbillies, and I want it to be realistic. But this was just bad. No hillbilly. No. I don't think anyone. Maybe somebody, but I don't know. Maybe somebody in this world. Sorry, would go through enough trouble to bury this guy head first, then get this lawnmower just to run him over. Like, that is way too over the top. And it just takes away, like, this movie was not scary at all. Because you look at it and you just think, well, that's never going to happen to me. Even if I do get trapped in the woods with people, I've heard stories about that happening. But no one's going to go through this much trouble. They're just probably just going to kill you. Or maybe torture. I don't know. But no one's going to bury you and leave your head sticking out and then run you over. That was dumb. I really like those kills in other movies, but I don't know why. I just don't like it in Wrong Turn movies. So, yeah, I didn't like the kills. And then there were other kills, like this was a really cool kill, but once again, I don't want to see it in a Wrong Turn movie. But like whenever the guy was in the car and it was like rigged, and then whenever the cop opened the door, the thing slid up and cut his stomach. That was an awesome kill. But and that one's more realistic than the lawnmower one, but it's still not very realistic. And I know I'm being way too hard on this movie. I'm trying to make it realistic, but this movie's not trying to be realistic, so am I grading it unfairly? Some could say that, but I don't really care, because I know what I want from a Wrong Turn movie, and I pretty much only got that in the first two. I enjoy the other movies, some of the other movies, and overall I love the Wrong Turn series. It's one of my favorite series, but dang, that just sucked. So, that's pretty much my review. I did not like this movie, but you might. So, yep, that's my whole review. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.